Greetings, welcome to my new allotment. Pan left, pan right. Okay, for various reasons that I'm not going to bother to go into, I've left my old allotment behind. I've taken this one on that's not been touched for probably 2 or 3 years by the looks of it. So I've got a whole winter of digging. I started up there. This is the only bit that was done. So I've weeded that bit, I've dug that over there, that's my runner beans next year, and I've started digging this one down here, which is going to be for my onions, shallots and elephant garlic, and here probably. If you go back to my last video, I was talking about breast cancer in men, which I had. I've now finished my chemotherapy and I'm now just waiting to start radiotherapy, so I'm in a little bit of a, thank goodness I've got no therapies for 3 weeks, which is wonderful, but anybody that's had chemo will know it leaves you absolutely exhausted. So all I can manage is about a square yard at a time, so it's going to take me a while to dig, but it will be done. So I've got all winter to do it. Luckily I have patience, so there you go. Not going to bang on too much about breast cancer, but no breast. Now that the swelling's gone down, you can see there's not one there. So, but that's all. If anybody wanted to communicate where breast cancer in men is concerned, feel free to drop me a message. That's all for now. Right, from here we're going to, from my old allotment, I did bring my asparagus that I planted from seed many years ago, well not many years ago, last year. So I didn't want to leave it all behind. Most of this I planted from seed, so I've built a bed for it. Just need to put that end of it on now. What we've inherited here, oh, I've just noticed down here, look, it's a dahlia. Huh. So anyway, this was an asparagus bed. That's one of the old asparagus from the previous occupant, and we've got asparagus crown there that may or may not survive. I'll plant that later. As you can see, I've inherited an apple tree with 2 coloured apples on it. We used to make wine out of these. I think it might be a cider apple, but I'm not sure. But the base of the trunk, you can see one has been grafted into the other. So I don't think it's 2 trees, I think it's 1 tree. We've got some currants. I don't know what sort of currant they are, red currants or black currants. Whether I'll keep them or not, I'm not quite sure. I'll move them anyway. I want to put a polytunnel here because I need some extra growing space. But most of it is kind of like this, and it's full of bindweed. You can move allotments, but some things remain constant, and that is bindweed. And so the bindweed wars continue. I've got, swinging around behind, my luscious camera person, who incidentally has just finished her degree course and she got a first.
There you go, me.
There you go, you. So I've now got my camera person back again. This is horse manure. When you have chemotherapy, your brain goes out the door sometimes. So when I forget what this stuff is, it's called horse shit, okay?
Horse manure.
It's manure. It's officially called brain fog. So this is my manure for my courgettes and butternut squash for next year. That should be rotted down beautifully by then. Right, where was I going? I was going to the greenhouse. Oh, there's a strawberry there as well. Gosh. Okay. In the greenhouse I've not been completely idle, so we've got some pak choy that I've sown. I've got some all year round cauliflowers that I've sown, and I've got some broccoli all ready to come on, and my winter broad beans, they'll go, as soon as I've finished that bit of digging, those broad beans will go in there. So this has been left to me by the previous occupant. I got no idea why it's in the greenhouse, but it does look like it's been repaired. So I'm I've got a suspicion that whoop, might have a hole in it, but we'll see. We've also got a dahlia drying out there, and this was doing nothing in my old greenhouse on the other allotment, and it's now coming into flower, which is lovely. Oh, and the flowers just dropped off, which is not lovely. That's my aubergine that didn't do anything in the other allotment. It's now growing here, so that's about it really. Oh, fig! Had to leave my fig tree behind, and this one, a lovely gentleman at the old allotment got a cutting for me off his fig, and this is a giant fig. It's bigger than an apple. It's the size of a big conference pear, the size of your fist. So I'm really eager to get this planted somewhere that I can run it along a trellis or something and have some fantastic figs for next year or the year after. I've always had figs. I had my old plot for 17 years, so there was a lot on there that I've kind of walked away from. But hey, I think that's probably all for now, unless you wanted to look at my compost down there, which is only just beginning in the shed. So this is what's been left to me from somebody else. Started sieving that out. It's really nice actually. And you'll notice the soil here is quite red compared to the other soil. But this is just a compost that I've started to sieve out. My new compost bin there, that's going to have all the, hopefully that will take another year to do that. So that's it for now. I'm not going to say Manuel, I'm going to say catch you later.